आदित्य को पता है, आदित्य को पता है। आदित्य इज एक्सपीरियंस पर्सन।
At the time the thought ready
Yes. You will give today? मेरा आपको चार्ज आएगा। मेरा वाला हो गया क्या?
मेरा वाला हुआ सर, रात में
अभी भी 45 मिनट
खराब
खराब है क्या सभी
पावर आया?
और
वहाँ पावर आया? बिजली आई?
सामने देखो, सामने नीचे नीचे। हाँ वही
है? 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 कौन है? सत्यम। अच्छा ये तुम लोग बताओ कि जैसे हम लोग यूज करते ही थे पहले विंडोज ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम, और तो एंड्रॉइड का यूज क्यों आया? एंड्रॉइड ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम का नीड क्यों हो गया? ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम एंड्रॉइड की जरूरत क्यों आ पड़ी जब विंडोज था पहले ही? विंडोज काफी पुराना है, डॉस विंडोज ये सब। डॉस कह सकते हो 1980 या 1970 में ही आ गया था। बिल गेट्स का बनाया हुआ ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम, उसने खुद उसकी कोडिंग की है। तो एंड्रॉइड की जरूरत क्यों?
सर तो विंडोज जो था वो कंप्यूटर के लिए था उसका
यूजफुल नहीं था
मोबाइल एप्लीकेशन को कन्वीनियंट बनाने के लिए, मोबाइल एप्लीकेशन को एफिशिएंटली यूज करने के लिए एंड्रॉइड ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम का डेवलपमेंट किया गया। मोबाइल मेन मोबाइल एप्लीकेशन नहीं हो रहा है। हुआ हुआ अब कौन सा निकाल तो दिए सिस्टम पे।
अब उसका चार्जर हो जाए क्या आएगा वहाँ चार्जर सेम है प्रदीप सीएनपी और नहीं
दोनों में लगता पावर आ रहा है।
उसको केवल बताना पड़ेगा। आपका सर उधर से हो जाएगा।
ठीक हो गया।
फर्स्ट डे है
ऑनलाइन ठीक है, ओके, नाउ कंटिन्यू। तुम लोग इधर आ जाओ।
Good morning, everyone. Today's topic is basic of IT, and the topic is Android operating system. I am Aditya Sinha, presenting the topic of basics of IT to Amit Kumar sir. First of all, we are talking about contents on this PPT. First is introduction. The second is understanding the Android operating system. And the third is Android operating system versus Apple iOS. And fourth is limitations of Android operating system. Let's talk about the introduction of this PPT. What is the Android operating system? The Android operating system is a mobile operating system that was developed by Google to be primarily used for touchscreen devices, cell phones, and tablets. Its design lets users manipulate the mobile devices initially with finger movement that mirror common motions such as pinching, swiping, and tapping. Google also employs Android software in televisions, cars, and wristwatches, each of which is fitted with a unique user interface. Let's talk about understanding the Android operating system. The Android operating system was first developed by Android, a software company located in Silicon Valley before Google acquired it in 2005. Investors and electronics industry analysts have questioned Google through irritations for entering the mobile market space since that acquisition, but in any case, soon thereafter, Google announced the impending rollout of its first commercially available Android power device in 2007. Although that product actually hit the marketplace in 2008. Since then, software and application developers have been able to use Android technology to develop mobile apps, which are sold through App Store such as Google Play, and because it is developed.
Yes, I'm asking, what do you mean by Google Play? Yeah, Play Store. What do you mean by Play Store?
Where Google Play is the Android market. There we are download a new Android app in our device.
That is a online market.
That is the online market ad. This is the kind of application.
Yes.
Yeah, this is pre-built in our new device, at Android device, and in iOS device we have got a application store. There we can download our any app to support it in our device. So let's go on the topic. The Android source code is released in an open source format to help advance open standards across mobile device. However, despite being released as open, Android is still packaged with proprietary software. Proprietary software when sold on handset device. Important. According to research from Trend Micro Premium Service, abuse is the most common type of Android malware in which text messages are sent from infected phones to premium rate telephone numbers with neither the knowledge nor the consent of the users. Let's talk about the third point, Android operating system versus Apple iOS. the emergence of Android created a new rivalry between smartphone manufacturers with Apple, serving as Google's chief competitor. To sum the competitive dynamic, to sum this competitive dynamic mirrors that of the Cola wars between Coca-Cola and Pepsi. Over the past 30 years, where no clear winner or loser has emerged, Android was the most popular operating system on mobile devices as of end of 2020, with 84.8% of the global market share, while Apple's iOS was in second place with 15.2% according to International Data Corporation.
तो एंड्रॉइड का कितना रेंज था इंटरनेशनली?
88.2.
84.8 और एप्पल का
12.8.
15.2.
Limitation of Android operating system.
जब कहीं आपको क्या में दिया जा सकता है क्वेश्चन कि किसका मार्केट ज्यादा है?
Yes, sir. So let's talk about limitation of Android operating system. While Android offers users a viable alternative to other mobile operating systems, several limitations still remain on the developer side. Coding complex user experience and interface is an often difficult task that demands a greater reliance on Java than Objective-C for users. The apps on the Android market tend to have lower standards than comparable app stores. In other words, the apps have lower security profiles and make users more susceptible to data breaches. Meanwhile, Android's lack of a voice controlled assistant.
What do you mean by data breaches? Breach means what? Anybody? Data breaches means what?
Leak होना.
Right. Data leak होना, data out होना.
Android phone में ये common चीज़ है. Voice control assistant and its heavy dependence on advertising can deter some users. That's it. Thank you so much. Thank you for giving this wonderful opportunity.
So yeah, tell me what is difference between? It's like what is difference between
Android
and Apple operating system?
Basically, Android is the common, the lowest and cheapest operating system for anyone. But
it's lowest and cheapest, okay, but Apple is costlier or what?
Yes, sir. Apple is expensive also, and basically Android have some different brands. Phone Android is using different phones, but
no, Android is acceptable by multiple types of phone.
Yes,
ये बोल सकते हैं.
Yes, but iOS is only have permission of Apple.
तो क्या Android phone और iOS phone दो different होते हैं?
Yes, sir. They both are different phones.
What are the differences between both?
Sir, basically Android have a largest market cap and largest population area, but Android have still some of like 15 point something share. Yes, sir.
ऐसा क्यों है ये हम जानना चाहते हैं.
Sir, because Android is cheaper and Apple is a premium and expensive product.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Who will come next? Gautam, please come. ये वाला. Yes, Android होता है. Yes.
Good morning, sir, and my friends. Today, my presentation on topic Android
इसका चेहरा तो वहाँ आना चाहिए इसमें.
Android operating system. Contents, introduction, understanding the Android operating system, Android operating system, and Apple iOS. Limitation of the Android operating system. What is the Android operating system? The Android operating system is a mobile operating system that was developed by Google to be primarily used to touch screen devices, cell phone, and tablets. Its design lets users manipulate the mobile devices intuitively with the finger movements that mirror common motions such as pinching, swooping, and tapping. Google also employs Android software, televisions, car,
In televisions.
car, and wristwatch.
Wristwatch मतलब क्या होता है? Like
Each of which is fitted with a unique user interface. Understanding the Android operating system. The Android operating system was the first developed by Android, a software company located in Silicon Valley before Google acquired it in 2005. Investor and electronics industry analysts have questioned Google's
इधर भी देख के बताओ.
Google to intentions for entering the mobile market space since the acquisition, but in any
Acquisition.
but in any case soon thereafter, Google announced the impending rollout of its first commercially available Android-powered devices in 2007. Although that product actually hit the marketplace in 2008. Since then, software and application developers have been able to use Android technology to develop mobile apps, which are sold through app stores such as Google Play, and because it is developed as a Google product, Android users given the opportunity to link their mobile devices to other Google products such as cloud storage and email platform and video services. The Android source code is released in an open source format to help advance open standards across mobile devices. However, despite being released as open, Android is still packaged with proprietary
मतलब क्या होता है?
software being sold handset devices.
Sold on handset device.
Important. According to research from Trend Micro, premium service abuse is the most common type of Android malware, in which text messages are sent from infected phones to premium rate telephone numbers with neither the knowledge nor the consent of the user.
Consent का मतलब क्या होता है? Consent का मतलब इसका प्रोडक्ट है, इसका कुछ सामान है, तो उसके कंसेंट से आप उस प्रोडक्ट को यूज कर सकते हैं. इसकी जानकारी में
Android operating system versus Apple iOS. The emergence of Android created a new rivalry between smartphone manufacturers with Apple, serving as Google's chief competitor. To sum this competitive dynamic mirrors that the cola
that of the
cola wars between the Coca-Cola
Coca-Cola and
Coca-Cola.
Pepsi.
and Pepsi over the past 30 years, where no clear winner or loser has emerged. Android was the most popular operating system on mobile devices at the end of 2020, with 84.8% of the global market share, while Apple's iOS was second place with 15.2%, according to International Data Operations. Limitations of the Android operating system. While Android offers user a very viable alternative to other mobile operating systems, several limitations still remain on the developer side of coding complex user experiences and interfaces is an often difficult task that demands a greater reliance on Java.
Reliance का मतलब क्या होता है? तो बोलते सेल्फ रिलायंस मतलब खुद आत्मनिर्भर या खुद से स्वतंत्र.
On Java Objective-C. For users, the apps on the Android market tend to have lower standards than comparable app stores. In other words, the apps have lower security profiles and make users more susceptible to data breaches.
Susceptible.
And to data breaches. Meanwhile, Android's lack of voice control assistant and its heavy dependence on advertising can compel some users. Thank you.
Oscar.
इसमें स्लाइड में हो जाएगा.
कलर चेंज किया.
ये स्लाइड है. कैसे करते हैं? मैं क्या कर रहा हूँ? मैं स्टार्ट कर छूट.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir, and my dear friends. Today, my name is Bhaskar, and today is presenting the start. Today's topic is Android operating systems. And first is content introductions. Understanding the Android systems and Android operating system, Apple iOS, and limitation of Android operating systems. Now, what is the Android operating systems? So the Android operating system is a mobile operating system that was developed by the Google and B2, primarily used for the touch screens device, cell phones and tablets. It design lets users manipulate the mobile device individually with the figures.
With finger. Finger. आप स्मार्टफोन में फिंगर लगा तो फिंगर.
Sorry, sir. Finger movements that measure common emotions such as the pinching, swiping, and tapping. The Google also employs Android software to televisions, cars, and wristwatches. Each this feature with the unique user interface. Now the understanding the Android operating systems. The Android operating system was first developed by the Android software company located in Silicon Valley. Before the Google, they acquired in it in the 2005. Inventory and electronics, investors and the electronics, the inventory or
इंडस्ट्री है भाई,
industry and analytics
एनालिस्ट
have the questions the Google's the true inventions.
इंटेंशन का मतलब क्या होता है?
Irada.
हाँ?
Intention
इरादा.
for the intending the mobile the market space since that the acquisitions but any case soon thereafter the Google's announced the impending rollout of its first commercially available Android powered device in 2007. Although that the product actually hit the marketplace in 2008. Since then, the software and application development have been able to use Android technology to develop mobile apps, which are the sold through app and storage such as the Google Play. And because it is developed as a Google product, Android users are giving the opportunity to link the mobile device to other Google products such as cloud storage, email platforms, and video services. The Android source code is related in an open source, released in an open source format to help the advance open standard across the mobile device. However, despite the release as open Android, it is still packaged with the proprietary the software when the sold on the handset devices. That are important. According to the research from the Trend Micro, the premium service abuse is the most common type of Android malware in which text the message are sent from the infected phones to premium rate the telephone numbers with the neither the knowledge nor the consent of the users. Now Android operating system versus Apple iOS. The emergence of Android create a new rivalry between the smartphone manufacturers with Apple, the serving the Google's chief competitor to some this competitive dynamic mirrors that of the Cola wars, between Cold wars,
Cola
wars, between the Coca-Cola and the Pepsi over the past 30 years, where no clear winner or loser has emerged. Android was the most popular operating systems on mobile devices as of the end of 2020, with 84%, 84.8% of the global market share with the Apple's iOS in the second place with 15.2%, according to the international data corporations. A limitation of Android operating systems. When will the Android offer the users valuable the internet alternative to other mobile operating systems, several limitations still remain. On the developer side, coding complex user experience and interface is and offer difficult tasks that demands of greater reliance on Java than Objective-C. For the users, the apps on the Android market tend to have lower standard than comparable app store. In other words, the app have lower security profiles and make users more susceptible to data. Susceptible. table to data the breaches.
डेटा ब्रीचेज का मतलब बताया आदित्य ने क्लास में।
लिखो the mean with the Android leak of the voice controlling assistant and is heavy dependence on the advertising can repel some users. Thank you.
Anybody has questions? नहीं, सच्चा। तो तुम लोग का कंसेप्ट क्लियर एक जगह तुम्हारी क्लास मार खा रही है, स्पेलिंग बहुत मिस्टेक कर रहे हो, तो प्रोनाउंसिएशन सही है, स्पेलिंग मिस्टेक हो जा रहा है, प्रोनाउंसिएशन ठीक है।
मैं सर पता
इसे छोटा छोटा गलत कर रहे हो, कंपेरेबल उनका मैनेजर हो जाओ तो 3-4 साल के अंदर तो भगाना तो क्या है,
नाम सुन करके जाओ।
और कोका कोला और पेप्सी का बार कितना दिन चला था लगभग, अभी भी अब तो बार कम हो गया, तो लगता है मार्केट कहाँ कोका कोला पेप्सी का है, पहले भी सरकार जैसे पहले आज से 2 साल 4 साल पहले जो मार्केट था वो मार्केट अब नहीं रहा। नहीं, पहले कोका कोला पेप्सी का मार्केट कितना था, लोग बच्चे पीते थे, इतनी बात नहीं रही हमको जो लगता है। अब हो सकता है कि मार्केट
ऐसा नहीं सर,
है
बहुत बढ़िया मार्केट, आप नहीं पीते होंगे इसलिए पता नहीं।
कम पीते हैं,
अगर उसका मैन्युफैक्चरिंग देखना है तो पार्टी समझ में खाली पूरा देखना
तो सब टाइम भी होगा।
नाम बने तो
सत्यम स्पेलिंग मिस्टेक कितना करते देखते हैं, आदित्य सबसे कम किया स्पेलिंग मिस्टेक, नहीं उससे नहीं, आदित्य ने सबसे कम किया तीनों में।
Good morning, sir. My dear friends, today I am representing the basics of IT, and my topic is Android operating system. Now let's talk about the contents of the top of Android operating system. First is introduction. Second is understanding the Android operating system, and third is Android operating system versus Apple iOS. And fourth is limitations of the Android operating system. Now let's talk about the introduction of what is the Android operating system. Now, the Android operating system is a mobile operating system. Android operating system is a mobile operating system that was developed by Google to be primarily used for touch screen devices, cell phones, and tablets. Its design lets users may manipulate the mobile devices intuitively with the finger movements that mirror common motions such as pinching, swiping, and tapping. Google also employs Android software in a televisions, cars, and wristwatches. Each of now understanding the Android operating system. What is Android operating system? The Android operating system was the first developed by Android, software company located in Silicon Valley before Google acquired it in 2005.
एक मिनट इसका मतलब एंड्रॉइड को गूगल ने नहीं बनाया है,
नहीं,
परचेज किया है,
yes sir,
लिया है, तो किसी एंड्रॉइड नाम की कंपनी ने एंड्रॉइड बनाया था.
yes sir. Now, investors and electronics industry analysts have questioned Google's true intentions for entering the mobile market space since the acquisition. But in case soon thereafter, Google announced the impending rollout of its first commercially available Android-powered devices in 2007. Although that product actually hits marketplace in 2008. Now,
गूगल ने परचेज कब किया था एंड्रॉइड? अरे आराम से. गूगल ने परचेज किया
in 2005, sir.
हिट कब किया मार्केट?
2008. Now, since then, software and application developers have been able to use Android technology to develop mobile apps, which are sold through app stores such as Google Play. And because it is developed as a Google product, in Android users are
यूजर्स.
yes, the users given that opportunity to link their mobile devices to other Google products such as cloud storage, email platforms, and video services.
जैसा ही है ना.
The Android source code is released in an open source format to help advance open standards across mobile devices. However, despite being released as open, Android is still packaged with proprietary software when sold on handset devices. Now, if we talk about the importance, according to the research from Trench Micro, premium services abuse is the most common type of Android malware in which text messages are sent from infected phones to premium rate telephone numbers with neither the knowledge nor the consent of the user. Now, if we talk about the Android operating system versus Apple iOS, the emergence of Android created a new rivalry between smartphones manufacturers, with Apple serving as Google's chief competitor. To sum this competitive dynamic mirrors that of the Coca-Cola wars between Coca-Cola and Pepsi over the past 30 years, where no clear winner or loser had emerged. Android was the most popular operating system of mobile devices as on the end of 2020 with 84.8% of the global market share, while Apple's iOS was second place with 15.2% according to the International Data Corporation. Now let's talk about the limitations of Android's operating system. And of why Android offers users a viable alternative to other mobile operating systems. Several limitations still remain on the developer side. Coding complex user experience and interfaces is interfaces is an often difficult task that demands a greater reliance on Java that Objective-C. For users, the apps of the Android market tend to have lower standard than comparable app stores. In other words, the apps have lower security profiles and might make users more susceptible to data breaches. Meanwhile, Android lack of voice controlled assistant and to heavy dependence on advertising can repel some users. Thank you.
Any question asked, Mr. Aditya, Mr. Raj, or Mr. Askar? एक क्वेश्चन बताओ कि मार्केट में एंड्रॉइड हावी है, मतलब एंड्रॉइड मार्केट लीड कर रहा है आज भी.
Yes, sir.
एप्पल तो नहीं पहुंच पा रहा.
Sir, it's a big reason because Apple acquiring only yeah,
हाई प्रीमियम फोन
premium phone. It made on only premium phones. Whereas Androids are Android. You can get the Android on the
Average
phones. Average all the phones.
ओके थैंक यू
Thank you, sir.
आप लोगों ने काफी प्रेजेंटेशन इफेक्टिवली दिया है, लेकिन एप्पल को कैसे मार्केट लीडर बनाया जाए फोन में, तो क्या उसको क्या चेंज करना पड़ेगा? एप्पल अगर मार्केट लीडर होना चाहता है, एप्पल एज एन ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम, तो उसको क्या चेंज करना पड़ेगा एप्पल को?
प्राइसिंग सर।
प्राइसिंग
में एप्पल इसलिए वो ज्यादातर वो क्वालिटी बेसिस प्रोडक्ट है।
मतलब प्रोडक्ट किसका मतलब
क्वालिटी पे ध्यान दे रहा है।
सर बोल रहे हैं कि कैसे एक्वायर करें क्वालिटी।
पूरे मार्केट को एक्वायर करना, वो अगर उसको मार्केट उसको नीचे आना पड़ेगा, और वो नीचे नहीं आना चाहता।
अच्छा, क्वालिटी से कॉम्प्रोमाइज नहीं कर रहा है, क्वालिटी उसकी मतलब एप्पल की बेटर है, सिक्योरिटी बहुत अच्छी है।
सिक्योरिटी बेटर
नहीं, यहाँ अगर किसी भी पर्सन का इनकम 10 लाख से हो जाता है, सबसे पहले वो सोचता है कि एप्पल का फोन। रीजन यही है कि वो हाई प्रीमियम फोन बनाता है। लिविंग ऑफ स्टैंडर्ड
एप्पल्स के फोन्स के क्या रेंज हो रहे हैं आज के?
स्टार्टिंग 45। तो आपके लिविंग ऑफ स्टैंडर्ड को हाई बनाने के लिए वो जरूरी है।
सही बोला।
आजकल तो 15 से जियो बना दिया। नहीं चाइनीज 15 45,000 और 45,000 बस एक ही जीरो का फर्क गूगल का सर इनकम उसके सर्च इंजन से भी काफी होता है, जितने भी एप्पल को छोड़ के बाकी लोग जितने माइक्रोसॉफ्ट।
एप्पल हैज सर्च इंजन और नॉट?
यस सर, एप्पल ओन सर्च इंजन।
व्हाट इज हिज नेम? व्हाट इज द नेम?
एप्पल का अपनी सर्च इंजन सफारी है। उसके एप्पल
सफारी इज ए वेब ब्राउजर।
सर्च इंजन वही है, वेब ब्राउज़र ही तो होता है।
नहीं वेब ब्राउजर डिफरेंट थिंग, सर्च इंजन डिफरेंट।